Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Now, today's video is my dream fantasy WrestleMania booking. So, happy wrestling week, everyone. This is going to be a crazy week. Yesterday was Raw. Today is the Hall of Fame. I mean, who really watches that? Wednesday is NXT Stand and Deliver Night 1. Thursday is NXT Stand and Deliver Night 2. Friday SmackDown. Saturday's WrestleMania Night 1. Sunday's WrestleMania Night 2. Monday is Monday Night Raw. Tuesday is NXT because they're moving to Tuesdays on April 13th. This is a jam-packed week of wrestling, and I hope, you guys enjoy it. I am for sure. So let's get right into this. So on this WrestleMania card, I have 14 matches. So 7 night 1 and then 7 on the second night. So let's get right into it on night number 1. The first match, we're going to start off with a banger. Drew McIntyre versus Bobby Lashley for the WWE title. Now, Bobby Lashley, I think in real life, he's going to lose the title. They want to get, Drew McIntyre. They want to give him his moment. But it's way too early to take, to give the title away from Lashley. I think he deserves a very long title reign, and he deserves it. In my fantasy booking, I'm going to give Bobby Lashley the win. I'm not going to say it every match, but just because this is happening in real life, I want Bobby Lashley to win the actual match, which you guys will see my predictions maybe Wednesday, maybe Thursday, but for sure by Friday. So the second match is the Raw Tag Team Champions now. I mean, I know we've seen this a million times, but there's no other tag teams on Raw. Now, you could say, Omos versus AJ Styles, but you will see why I don't have this. So Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods versus Cedric Alexander, Shelton Benjamin. And in my fantasy booking, they're still the Hurt Business. They're still together, so obviously they're going to retain. So does Bobby Lashley. The Hurt Business is going to stay together. And then they're going to add 2 other members in my fantasy booking, Naomi and Keith Lee. Keith Lee could win the United States champion, and Naomi could win the Raw champion. And that right there is a powerhouse. It is. So, third match, Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. This is happening in real life as well. For the little amount of booking, I'm really liking this rival. And, Logan Paul is going to be at WrestleMania ringside with Sami Zayn. In my opinion, I like it. I'd rather have Logan Paul than Bad Bunny. So, I don't know who to give the win. I'd give it to Sami Zayn just because of his, conspiracy theories and, let him have his big moment at WrestleMania. The fourth match on the card is a triple threat match for the United States champion. Keith Lee versus Riddle versus John Morrison. John Morrison deserves so much more in the WWE. Such an underutilized talent, and he could put on one hell of a match. So does these other 2. And in my fantasy booking, like I said, Keith Lee will win the United States champion and join the Hurt Business. Next match is the NXT champion. Yes, I'm going to have the NXT title at WrestleMania on night 1. Karrion Kross versus Finn Balor. This is also happening in real life night 2 at Stand and Deliver. But I made this way before this match actually happened. My, fantasy booking was Karrion Kross never lost a title. He had to relinquish it because of his real life injury. And now he's going to come back, face Finn Balor. Do you guys want to see a Stand and Deliver a prediction video? Because I don't really do NXT videos. I've never done one actually, but I could do it just for this one. Who knows? Maybe I might do it if I have time. So yeah, I'm going to have Karrion Kross win this one. And then the second last match on the night 1 card is Randy Orton versus the new Fiend, Bray Wyatt. And obviously, this storyline is happening in real life. It makes sense to have it at WrestleMania. Storyline has been going on way too long. It's just dragging on at this point. Obviously, the Fiend's going to win. And then the main event of night 1, Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks for the SmackDown Women's Champion. Now, a lot of people in real life, are arguing which match should main event. Personally, in my opinion, this should main event night one. Not only because, it can make history and whatnot, but isn't the whole point of winning the Royal Rumble you main event WrestleMania? That's the whole point of the Royal Rumble, right? You main event WrestleMania. And now we have a women's Royal Rumble. We have the men's Royal Rumble. You have 2 nights at WrestleMania. The winner of the Royal Rumble should main event night 1, and the other winner should main event night 2. That's how I would book it. Bianca Belair won the Royal Rumble. She deserves to main event night 1. I know the storyline isn't the best, but the match, trust me, will deliver. And I don't know. You guys know me. I like both, so it doesn't really matter who wins this one in real life. In my fantasy booking, I don't know. Maybe Sasha Banks wins and Becky Lynch comes back and then turns heel or something. I don't know. But night 2. So let's start with night number 2. The SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Dominic and Rey Mysterio versus the Dirty Dogs, Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode, right? Is it Bobby or Robert? I don't know. But anyways, this match should be at WrestleMania, not in a 4-way tag team, whatever it's happening on SmackDown. WrestleMania is all about WrestleMania moments. And what's a better moment than a son and a father winning the tag team titles together at the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania. This would be an amazing way to start off night number 2. Obviously, Rey and Dominic will win. Second match is Daniel Bryan versus Seth Rollins. I mean, this match doesn't really need a story. It's just going to be one hell of a match. And you guys know me. I don't like the triple threat match that's going on. So that's why Daniel Bryan is going to face Seth Rollins. Third match, Aleister Black versus Buddy Murphy. Now, we saw Buddy Murphy tweet out saying, want to steal the show at Aleister Black on Twitter, referring to them having a match at WrestleMania. I'm all for it, actually. You guys know me. I love Buddy Murphy. Imagine if you give these two 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minute match. These two would steal the show. And in my opinion, I want to see this match happen. I know it's not going to happen, but I would love to see this match. Just give them 15 to 20 minutes to work a match, Vince. Please. Fourth match is the Raw Women's Championship, Rhea Ripley versus Asuka. Now, simply, the Raw Women's division is terrible. It really is, and thank God Rhea Ripley got called up. I think she's going to win the title in real life, and I'm going to have her win it in this fantasy booking of mine. Now, the third last match is a fatal 4-way for the Intercontinental Champion, Apollo Crews versus Big E versus Shinsuke Nakamura versus Cesaro. This is, do I really need to explain this? This is going to be one hell of a match. You got Apollo Crews with his new gimmick, Big E as the WWE Intercontinental Champion. Shinsuke is back to a face. Cesaro is getting a huge push right now in real life. Now imagine these 4 in a match for the title. SmackDown's mid-card is stacked. Fatal 4-way for the Intercontinental Champion. You could add a ladder match. I don't care. I need to see this happen in real life. Second last match, AJ Styles versus Triple H. Another match that was actually supposed to happen at this year's WrestleMania, but Triple H says there's a lot of hype towards this match. A lot of people thought AJ Styles would have faced Triple H at WrestleMania. But Triple H, AJ Styles asked him every single Monday, come on, Hunter, let's have a match. And Triple H said, I think it was like on an interview or something, he said he didn't take the match because he didn't want to disappoint the hype towards the match, which makes sense. We saw it with, Goldberg versus Undertaker. That was a terrible match. So much hype, and the match was terrible. So I see where Triple H is coming from. But AJ Styles is AJ Styles. He could carry anyone in a match. And if this was Triple H's retirement match, I'd be fine with it. This would be a perfect send-off for Triple H because AJ Styles is one of a kind. He could carry anyone in a match. And then obviously the main event of night 2, Edge versus Roman Reigns. Like I said, Edge won the Men's Royal Rumble. He deserves to main event the second night of WrestleMania. So, Edge versus Roman Reigns, I'd have Edge defeat Roman Reigns and bring back the gold title, because that is the title he relinquished. It makes the most sense. The comeback story. You know, you could do it at WrestleMania or the SmackDown after. He's holding the Universal title and he's like, you know what? I didn't relinquish this champion. And he puts this champion on the ground. He goes to, like, you know, the ringside or whatever, goes to the announcement table, and then gets, like, I don't know, a black bag or something, unzips it, pulls out, bang, gold belt. This is the title that I relinquish. And Edge brings back the gold title. How sick would that be? What a way to end WrestleMania or open SmackDown. Depends when you want to do it. I'd rather see it at WrestleMania because you have a crowd. So that's my fantasy booking. 14 matches right there. I think this is a very good WrestleMania. And this proves you don't need part-timers. Now, I know, you know, Edge, technically not a part-timer. He said he's not. He's showing up every week. He's fought more times than Roman Reigns in the year of 2021. And, you know, the only part-timer you could argue is Triple H. But it's his retirement match, so might as well have it. This shows you don't need 1,000 part-timers. But that's my fantasy booking. Tell me what you guys think. My WrestleMania predictions are coming out soon. Enjoy this jam-packed wrestling week. Happy WrestleMania week. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.